To me, this is a mission similar to the mission of any battle drill in a game of war. Soldier or candidates that will fight in a battle will stick with a plan for the rest of their mission. It's like the second nature, just like their habits. So what does applying second nature really mean? Second nature is a characteristic or habit in someone that appear to be instinctive because that person has behavior and have behaved in a particular way so often. With this definition, it's logical that second nature is really similar to when a performer practice their craft. Many people used to think that practice makes perfect. However, the truth that I learned was that practice makes permanent. As I said before, battle, drill, and game, war, or anything are really important and necessary. Battle drill lead a person to deploy the second nature action without thinking. Many performers will understand it. However, the more they do a routine, the more they will get used to it. That is why practice makes performer action permanent. To me, meditation and mindfulness are, I feel, the core principle that a person will exercise when they practice. Since second nature is an instinctive habits, this means that second nature is like the end goal when someone put their time into practicing. Second nature will allow performer to not think about the performance. Therefore, mindfulness and meditation are the only way to enhance one's practice and drill to reach second nature and max performance. In the media, there are reports and records of many performer, athlete, and fighter who meditate on a daily basis. They want to clear their mind. They want to reach the state of clearance in their mind. Why do they use meditation as their daily routine? To answer this, let's visit the list benefit of meditation. Meditation have many benefits for overall life, however, for performance enhancement. Here are a few selected benefits for just this reason. Meditation will reduce stress, control anxiety, promote emotional health, enhance self-awareness, and strengthen attention span. All of this benefit will help improve performance, and it will also help reach the state of second nature. When performing, there's a lot of pressure because if there's a lot of pressure, it will lead to stress. How does a performer can gain so much pressure, and why is stress is such a bad thing? The performer can gain pressure from the surrounding and their environment. The performer can gain pressure from the activated senses. The five senses of touch, sight, sound, taste, and smell can affect the performer performance because they are stretched out. When they are not used to the size of the audience, when they are on the size of the audience, when they are on the stage. The constant streaming, or the not so freshly smell due to the lack of space in the venue. All of this represents stress. But what is stress? According to science, stress is a normal reaction that happens to everyone. It is a physical or mental response that is produced by your body due to change or challenge that a human experience. With this meaning, what it's basically saying is that stress is like a person faces something that is out of their comfort zone. With this meaning, it's also basically implying that stress is not just an evil thing in life that happened to us, but also a great thing in life too. Stress is just mean change in challenges, getting out of one's comfort zone. When we respond to change or challenge in our life, we will be emotional for sure. That is how we control this emotion. And how do we control this emotion? We have to meditate. To me, meditation is not just a way of life, it's life itself. It's a way for us to control life, to bring life back to us. Before the battle, it is wise for us to have a battle plan. There is a saying that I really like: plan your work and work your plan. I really like this saying because it's what the world really needs. This saying is everything in our life, but mostly it is about self-improvement and self-discipline. This saying is not just for the performer, but rather for everyone in this world. It is mostly for the people who cannot control the desire, gratification, and distraction. Plan your work and work your plan is really straightforward and seem easy on writing, but difficult when applying. How do we apply this quote in our life? How do we simply just manage our life? Managing our relationship, health, finance, and time? Well, first of all, we need a plan and stick to that plan. However, what if the plan fails? What if we work the plan for so long and it just simply bail on us? It just simply doesn't work for us. Depending on how long we work for that plan, if it fails, we will feel defeated. However, we are not truly defeated. We are just being held back, and we need to get back up before the 10 count, before it's too late. It's when we give up, that is when we are truly defeated. When we truly fail before we give up, we are filled with the emotion of hopelessness and many other negative emotions. We need to get rid of that. That is why we need to meditate, because mindfulness and meditation help us stop thinking about negative thoughts and feelings. They will give us a reason to think about positive thoughts, or rather no thought at all, just forward action, focusing on the present moment, and then for us to perform as best as we can at that moment. Meditation helps us work the plan after we plan the work. How is this the case? Meditation brings us to clarity, state of mind. What do I mean about clarity? First, let's define it. Clarity is the quality of being coherent, intelligible, transparency, and purity. But simply, clarity is the quality of being easy to see or hear, sharpness of image or sound. In everything we do, we always have instant impulses, thoughts. Impulsive thoughts most of the time are very negative and unorganized thoughts that are untrained normal people have when anything that get in their face. When I say anything, I really mean it, because everything we do, we have thoughts. Those thoughts can be about the current moment, experience, and task that we are facing, or they can be totally different. That is when a person truly loses their focus. A salary worker will be at their desk job, but will think and dream about going to Hawaii in the middle of their work. That salary worker has lost their focus, and they have become less productive. This is why we need to meditate, because we need to have clarity, to get rid of that impulse thoughts. Once we get rid of that impulsive thoughts, we can clear our mind and think of a plan of action. However, thinking up a plan of action for many people is simply difficult to do to pressure that their environment gives them. For many people, they cannot work on a stressful situation. Sometimes they are the one who overthink the most, or they are the one who freeze up, thus their mind are truly blank. They have no thoughts and no game plan. That is no good in any emergency and important event. That is the reason why we need to go back to training, go back to the battle drill and practice. To always have plans to fall back to